And here we are. Now let's do 1, 7. Let's select all the transformations that move f of x onto g of x. So from here to here, it looks like, could I have done it with a horizontal translation? Meaning shifting it left to right? Yes, I could have. Could I have done it by shifting it up and down? I don't see how. That wasn't going to work. Could I do it by reflecting it over the x-axis? Remember, x-axis is right here. Reflecting over the x-axis is going to look like that. Again, I don't see how that's going to work. But reflecting over the y-axis, totally. All right? So now we're going to try it, all right? They throw a negative in the parentheses with x. Anything in the parentheses with x is horizontal. We're going to reflect horizontally, which means the y-axis is going to become a mirror, and every point is going to find its reflection on the other side of the mirror. However far you stand from the mirror, your reflection is that far the opposite way. So that point goes there. This point on the mirror is on the mirror. And then I pick another nice point or something. I don't know, whatever you want. I kind of like this 5 line. It looks like I'm just below 3 at 5. And so it's going to flip to the same spot right here, just below. And now if I connect these, I get that thing reflected horizontally. Okay? All right, I now realize you again couldn't see this. You didn't miss much. I just labeled that a horizontal reflection. Okay? And now here, this is outside of the parentheses. It's not with x. Anything outside, whether it's in the front or at the end, is a vertical, in this case, reflection. A vertical reflection is over the x-axis. We make the mirror here, and we flip it down, vertical down. So, boop, and then this point can go here. I'm just literally I'm picking a couple of points that I like, and I'm putting them where they would correspond. It should look like that. Okay, now we're gonna write an equation. Let's first explore what happened. J of x was here, minding its own business, and now, boop, it looks to have flipped down, and this part flipped up. It's vertical. It's a vertical reflection. And all a vertical reflection is a negative out front. Over here, it looks like we flipped left to right. So that is just a negative, but because it's horizontal, left, right, it's with x. All right? Ooh, now they want us to take a look here, see what's happening. Notice the x values match up. So we're comparing what happened to the y's. -1 went to 1, 0 stayed at 0, 1 went to -1, 8 went to -8. If you guys, some of you may have already seen it. I'm super bad at picturing, so I want you to know that it's okay to not know how to picture this in your head. Take one of these points, -2, -1. Here's -2, here's -1. There's that point. And look where it went. It went to -2, +1. So it flipped over the x-axis. It flipped up. That makes it a vertical reflection. Okay? And now it wants me to write an equation. Easy peasy. Reflections are the easiest. If it's vertical, I'll put it in the front. If it's horizontal, I'll put it inside the parentheses in front of x. Now c of x is shown right here. They want me to sketch negative c of negative x. So they're throwing two. They want me to do a vertical and a horizontal reflection. All right. Let me pick some points. I'm gonna start with the vertex. You can flip them, you guys, in whatever order you want. So we can flip it horizontally first. It's 1, 2, 3 away. So it'll go 1, 2, 3 away in the opposite direction. And now this guy, we're gonna flip this way over the x-axis as well, vertically. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, blue is the final product. So this is a new vertex, all right? Let's go look at another point. Let's look at this point. Flip it horizontally, there it is. Flip it vertically, if it's on the mirror, it stays there. Okay, and now let's go take this guy. Imagine a fly sitting on a mirror. The reflection is right there on the mirror. That's what happened right there. Here is 5. If I flip it vertically, up downwise, it's on the mirror, it stays there. And then when I flip it horizontally, it moves right there. Okay, that's enough for me to see what's happening. However, if it's not enough for you to see what's happening, no worries. You don't have all the experience doing these problems I do, so don't feel bad about that. Just take another couple of points and flip them, okay? Flip this one vertically and horizontally to see where it went. And then the picture will become clear. You could see exactly what's happening. This is what we're dealing with. And if I'm looking at this, I believe it. That's what this would look like if I flipped it this way and flipped it that way. Okay, spiral review. Write the equation for t of x in terms of r of x based on the following. If r of x is just t of x but shifted left 5 units, r of x left 5, that means in the parentheses with x because it's horizontal, and because x is a liar, left doesn't mean negative, it means plus 5. If it's translated 7 units to the right, so I expect in the parentheses a minus 7, and 1 unit up, I expect a plus 1 at the end. X minus 7 plus 1. And that's it.